Okay, the last part that we need to actually cut out and build for our toolbox is going to be the sides of the top of the lid. Okay, these are going to keep our lid to hold its shape, but we want to put a hem on here. So what we're going to do is our sides are going to be 1 3/4 inch tall. We'll do a box, and they're going to be slightly smaller than 6 inches. We'll give it that 1/8 of an inch clearance. So we'll do a box that size, 5 7/8 by 1 3/4, and then we'll add the extra material for a hem. So let's jump into a new drawing here, and we can get started. We're just going to do a horizontal line at 5 7/8, so 5-7/8, and then we're going to go up 1 3/4, 1-3/4. Okay, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here so we can see, and you can close off your box like this. Once again, that was 5-7/8, and we can close the box down here at 1 3/4. Enter. We're going to change this so that when we print our dimensions, they print as fractional. So we go over here to annotations, go down here. We're going to change this to modify and go primary units to fractional. Okay. Click OK and set as our current, and that should lock it in there. I'm going to pull up my highlighter here. We're going to close this, and I'm not going to do any, well, I'll do dimensions now so that in case you're doing this, you can see them. How's that? They might get messed up when we chamfer this. Now the next thing we're going to do is let's just offset this at 3/8 of an inch. So grab your offset tool. I'm going to type in 3/8, 3/8, and we're going to bring this, click on the line and bring it down and solidify it there. Now I don't need to close this off because we're going to put a 45-degree angle on here. I'm going to grab my line tool. I'm going to make sure that this polar tracking is turned on, and I'm going to pull up my arrow here just to make sure 45 is left on. That's usually default, so that's okay. I'm going to start drawing a line on the corner of my box, drag it past so it gives you the green dashed lines, and then you know you locked in at 45 degrees. Do it once, do it twice, and then we're going to grab our scissors trim tool and clean things up. So go up to your scissors trim tool here and clean up on aisle 6. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now everything is in here except we need to give these little relief corners here so that when we put it up into the box, it doesn't get held up. So we're going to use our chamfer tool. That's underneath your fillet tool. So go up here to fillet, pull down the arrow, grab chamfer. Before we start clicking, we're going to go down here, and you can either hit D on your keyboard or click on distance. We're going to set this to 1/4 inch. So we're going to go 0.25. That's for the first chamfer. Enter. And it's going to ask us for the second one. We want 0.25 also, and hit enter. So specify second chamfer. All right. Now it's asking us for the first line. We're going to go 1, and the second line is here. That cuts that off. And then we're going to grab the chamfer tool again because it only does it once at a time. 1, 2, and we're good. So that messed up my dimensions. I'm just going to get rid of those and redimension those so that you can do that with me. I'm going to do my overall dimension from the top, the width. So here to here, okay, is 5 7/8. So bring that here so we know what size metal we need. I'm going to do it now from the top to the bottom here. Now it's crooked, so I'm going to drag my mouse up until it straightens it out. That is 2 1/8. I'm bringing that out a little bit because I also want to know how big my piece is going to be before my fold. So I'm going to go here to this line, and bring that out as well in the middle. That gives me 1 3/4. And then the last thing I really need is this 3/8 of an inch hem. Make sure it gives you that, and lock that in. And I can click off of it. If I click on it, I can drag it up to the top. And if you need to remember that that's a hem, it will let you click on this. If I double click on the 3/8, I can tab over and I can go space, and I can write the word hem in there, and that's gives me that clue. I'm going to grab my little leader tool, and I'm going to put a note on here that these are 1/4 inch chamfers, so I don't have to actually dimension that. 1/4 inch chamfer, okay, CHAMFER, and then put your name on it, and then we will wrap it up. So put this, it is going to be toolbox lid, sides of lid, toolbox sides of lid, and put your name on. Okay, and hopefully by now you remember how to export this. I'm going to drag this over a little bit so it fits. Oop, not what I wanted to do. Okay, lid, and then we're going to go change our layout here to layout 1. Turn off our grid, click on paper, turn off grid mode, rezoom, and then let's export it as a PDF here, and export, I'm sorry, as a PDF. Save it with your name on it, same thing. Toolbox side of lid, put your hour on there, and you are good to go. Thanks for joining me in today's build, and we will see you in class.